Well, it's been a week since my first episode aired, and honestly, I had no idea what to expect. I was anxious to see if anyone would like it or even care, but a few days after the first episode aired, my inbox was flooded. There were messages of support, people still looking for their loved ones, and sharing their memories of Meteor City. It was overwhelming. After the shock from the first week wore off, I found my footing again. I snuck back into MC again a few times. Seeing my city like this hurt. A city that had so much life was dead. Detroit has always been a city on the edge of greatness or destruction. Seeing what I've seen, my bet is on the latter. The rejects, or whatever they're called, are ghosts. Just shuffling around in a dead city just miles away from life. It's surreal. I'm trying not to get sucked in, because honestly, how the fuck am I going to help? I said I was coming back to tell the stories, so that's what I'm doing. I'll do my best to help all those who've reached out to me. I'm working on setting up a line so people can call and use my platform to find their loved ones. Hopefully, we can reunite some people. I know since my return, I've been reunited with a few people. Much to my surprise, Dee's Diner is still standing and intact. A little beat up, but still serving the best patty melt in Michigan. That's where I ran into Wes. Seeing Wes flooded me with pain. The chaos of the day, those weeks, ran in my ears. Many of you might not really know what happened after the landing. 10 years ago, neighbors organized search teams. People pulled others from the wreckage. There must have been blocks and blocks of medical tents for as far as the eye could see. My mom's hands were cut and bloodied from searching through debris trying to find my brother, my dad, and Wes. Shortly after, government agencies stepped in and started the quarantine, testing people and separating families. We were the lucky ones. My mother and I were only detained for 72 hours and then released. We searched for another 2 weeks until they blocked off the landing site. The next day, we were on a transport bus to Chicago. If I'm being honest, I really was hurt to learn Wes never tried reaching out. I know I shouldn't be, but I am. I know back then it wasn't as easy to get a hold of people as it is now, but it wasn't impossible. We had family in Chicago, he knew that. He spent the summer at my tia's with us. Wes could have reached out to her. In the last few years, a simple Google search would have found me, yet nothing. Silence for 10 fucking years. If I hadn't decided to come back, I would have lived my whole life thinking he was dead, and he was okay with that. Both my mother and I deserve better than that.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, Wes. This is Bianca. Can you meet me at Dee's later? I'm working there tonight, so Dee can have a night off for once. I know it's short notice, but I'd like to talk to you, so please come. All right, bye.
Good morning, New Detroit. How y'all doing? I hope everyone is staying safe out there with those currents buzzing around. Man, I saw a few of them on my drive here, and no one seems to know where the hell they coming from. Have you seen them going around? Where do you think they're coming from? Call us. We want to hear from you.
Wes, it's late. We can do this another.
I'm sorry, I was in a meeting.
It's okay. Really. You don't owe me an explanation. Actually, you do.
Can I come in?
Fine. But I have to let you know I'm recording this conversation and the last one we had.
Recording? Why?
Well, I've been documenting my trips for a while, and I wanted a change of pace. I didn't want to be in front of the camera, so... Doesn't matter.
Do you record every conversation you have?
Honestly, yes. Since I've been here, I have it on all day, every day. It's easier to cut out what I don't want than to remember to turn it on.
All right, then. You said you wanted to talk.
Yeah, I did.
What about?
What about? You're shitting me. About you, asshole. We thought you were dead. Wes, we searched for weeks for you guys. It's been 10 years, Wes. You knew we were alive. Why didn't you call? Or write? Add me on Facebook or just... I just don't understand how you could do that to us. To me. You were family and
I'm sorry. I should have reached out. But I didn't. It seemed better to let you guys move on.
It was better for us thinking you were dead?
Yes, I believed that. You would have felt obligated to stay here or come back for me, and there was nothing left for you guys.
That's what I'm supposed to tell my mom. You thought it was better for us to think you were dead.
Please don't tell her that.
I won't. I haven't told her about you yet.
You haven't?
No, it would break her heart. Losing you was like losing Malcolm.
You look like her, you know.
So I've been told. You can answer that.
No, it's fine.
Is it Bethany? I was surprised to see you working for New Detroit Financial.
Why is that?
I don't know. You were always really creative. Is that where you met your wife?
Yeah, it is. What about you? Married?
Me? Huh. God, no. There was only one who I thought I had a future with, but it didn't work out.
Sorry.
Don't be... It's okay, answer it. I gotta take the trash anyway. I was trying to compile my thoughts as I walked to the dumpster. I had so many questions, but I fought the urge to seem eager or angry. But I was both of those things. As I lifted the lid, the lights above the dumpsters flickered and went out. I shot my head up and looked at the street lamp that was now dark when a bright neon light raced up the street lamp and burst the bulb, shattering it, sending glass pouring down on top of me. I shook the glass from my hair, rattled. I turned back to the door and realized I locked myself out. I went around to the front door and knocked for Wes to let me in.
Jesus Christ. What the hell happened? Are you okay?
The street lamp... The light went out, then this electricity, I guess. Like a current just went up to the bulb and it shattered. It happened so fast.
God, you're bleeding. Let me get the first aid kit. It's in the kitchen. Come on. Can you take your hair down? You okay?
I'm fine. Oh, it was weird. The light, it glowed. Like it radiated as it went up.
I don't think you need stitches, but you do have some cuts.
You gonna answer that?
No, it's not important. It's not, so... You said a light came from where exactly?
I don't know. I lifted up the lid on the dumpster and the light above me flickered and went out. When I closed it, the light, or electricity, was going up. It wrapped itself around it.
Take this.
Thanks. Not how I thought my night was going to go.
It's late. You should get some sleep. Let me take you home.
No, that's okay. I drove here.
I don't think you should be driving.
Whoa. Oh, probably not.
Come on.
From the rubble to retirement, NDF is here for you. Looking to retire early? Need financing for your meteor-proof bunker? We've got you covered. Call us today. New Detroit Financial. Building a better Detroit.
Where are you staying?
Meteor Motel.
The Shady Shack? Really?
It's cheap and close to D's. Not a lot of options here.
That's true. New Detroit has a lot of nice hotels. I'd be happy to.
The motel is fine. So, I drove through New Detroit. It's really...
Nice?
I guess you can say that.
What? You don't like it?
I can't say. I only drove through it. It seems weird. It being called New Detroit when it's still in the old Detroit, you know?
New Detroit has a lot to offer. I think you'd like it.
Maybe. So, how long have you worked for New Detroit Financial?
Almost 5 years. I got an internship in college, and then I met Bethany.
This is an odd question, but being an employee there, you could grant me access to one of your properties, right?
What? That would depend. Which one?
It's for one in Meteor City.
We own most of MC. Which one?
My house. I guess they own it.
Yeah. They own most of the old blocks.
Apparently. Although when I called my mom to ask her when she sold it, she had no idea what I was talking about.
It's a long story, but basically when homes are abandoned, the city claims them and they can sell them.
So, can you?
Can I what?
Can you let me in, or whatever? I went for a run a few days ago and I was stopped by a patrol car who told me that NDF owed pretty much everything. I was trespassing.
You were trespassing? Why did you go into Meteor City?
Obviously, to go to my house.
It was pretty badly burned in the riots.
Yeah, I saw that. But I wanted to see if anything was still there.
There's not.
How do you know?
I checked.
I'm going to go back whether you help me or not.
Well, there's no official authorization or anything, but I can go with you.
Thanks, but that's not necessary.
Do you want to get arrested?
Not really. Whoa, Wes. Slow down. Look. That was the light I saw. What the hell? Is it circling? Pull over.
What?
Pull over, Wes! Do you smell that?
Yeah. Get back in the car.
Why?
Just go.
Oh, shit! Oh, Jesus. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. You?
Yeah, I'm good. Well, it looks like we can walk back to the diner, and I can give you a ride home.
No, that's okay. I'll walk you to the motel.
And what? You'll walk back to New Detroit? Is it your wife? Will she be mad?
Yeah. She'll be mad. She's always mad. But it's just better if you don't.
Well, if we walk back to the diner, I have jumper cables.
Fine. Let's go.
There was a deep crack in the middle of the road that stretched for a third of a mile behind us. We walked along the side of the road in silence for a few minutes. My head was pounding and my face hurt a bit. I looked in the mirror before we left the car. My face was covered in cuts and I still had little pieces of glass in my hair. Wes kept looking back at his car in the road. I'm sorry I said something about your wife being mad. It's really none of my business.
No worries. Bethany and we're trying to work things out.
Oh, are you guys separated?
Sort of. It's complicated.
What is she like?
What? Dee didn't tell you?
Not really. She said she was beautiful, but a little, what's the word she used? A little New Detroit.
Yeah. She didn't care too much for Dee's. Actually, she hates that I go there so often. She thinks it's me living in the past.
Is it? You living in the past?
Maybe. But also, it's the first place I went after I...
Okay, we can talk about something else. Does your dad live in New Detroit too? I went by your old place. It was gone.
No. Dad died a while ago. He finally got work after the meteor hit, ironically. All the guys, including him, that helped with the cleanup, got sick. Real sick. They all went pretty fast.
Wes, I'm so sorry. He was a good guy.
No, he wasn't. But thanks for saying that.
And your mom? Did she ever...
Come back? No. No, I haven't seen her since she left. God. Is that '02 or '03? Can't even remember now.
There's something I gotta ask you.
Shoot.
You said you went to my old place. Did you grab anything?
Yeah, I did actually. There wasn't much left, but I picked up a few of Malcolm's things. Your dad's guitar and some stuff. Why?
Did you by any chance pick up my yearbook?
No, not that I can remember. That was a long time ago. I can check, though. Why?
No reason, just... Do you still have the stuff you took?
Yeah, it's in a box somewhere. I'd have to look for it.
Could I see it sometime?
Bianca, get behind me.
What? No, you get behind me. What are you gonna do, stab him with your cufflinks? And you, get your ass off my fucking car!
Damn, B, you ain't changed a bit.
Do I know you?
You did, a long time ago.
What do you want? The diner's closed and we don't have any money.
You should go. I'm calling the police.
Mikey ain't coming out here at night. You know that, Wes. Relax. I don't want money.
What is it you want then?
I need your help.
My help? With what?
Not now, not with him here.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere, asshole.
Yeah, I don't know you. I barely know him. Who are you?
Dion.
Wait. Dion Dixon? I thought... What are you doing here?
Like I said, I need your help.
Bianca, let's go.
Bianca, please. I need your help. Did you get the keys that I left for you?
That was you? Dion, let go of me. You're hurting me!
Get your fucking hands off of her.
Let go of me! It's burning! Dion let go and steam rose from my arm. His handprint was burned into my skin and glowing red. I tried to muffle my screams. The pain was radiating up my arm to my shoulder. My blood felt like lava as it flowed through me.
Shit. Bianca, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Are you okay? Let me see.
Oh, shit hurts.
Let's go back in the diner and put some ice on it.
No, I want to go to the motel. Just drive. We drove past Wes's car on the way to the motel. He gave it a glance. I turned the radio up to drown out my stifled tears and painful breathing. Ugh. The pain was excruciating, but the ice helped. He even helped me pick out pieces of glass for my hair. Considering everything that happened in the last 2 hours, he was incredibly nice, which made me even angrier with him.
I can stay the night if that makes you feel better.
That's not going to happen. I don't really know you. I'm not going to...
No, not for that. I mean to make sure you feel safe or whatever. Your arm looks bad. Maybe we should take you to the ER.
No. I'm fine. I appreciate the offer and for helping me both times tonight, but I'd really rather be alone. I'll be fine.
If you need anything, just call me, okay?
Wes, did you know that Dion was still around?
No.
I don't believe you.
Why would I lie?
I don't know. Why wouldn't you?
You should know that I've always been a bad liar.
Apparently not. You've been alive for 10 years.
What do you think he used to burn you?
What do you mean?
I didn't see anything in his hands. Was it a glove or a torch?
It was his hand. I mean, his touch burned me. Look at it.
Bianca, that's not possible. He had to have used something.
It was his hand. I felt his skin against mine. And did you see that steam that came from my arm?
I think the last few hours have been intense. You can get some sleep.
That's unlikely. Good night.
Good night.
If I'm being honest, I didn't want Wes to leave. And I was scared. Detroit has never been the safest city in the world, but this fear I'm feeling is something different. Something unexplainable. It raced through me, like the pain I felt when Dion grabbed my arm. Last night was like a dream. My arm was black and blue except the scorch mark left by Dion. If I was smart, I'd pack my shit and get the hell out of here. But here I am. Where was that electric current coming from? Why did Dion leave those keys with me and that address? What did he need my help for? Despite Wes's noble reason for not letting us know he was alive for the past decade, the look on Wes's face when he saw Dion was more anger than surprise, despite him saying he hadn't seen him in 10 years. I know there's so much he hasn't told me. Dion used to run with Malcolm and Wes back when they were kids. They grew apart, but he would still come around every now and then. If I'm gonna help him, which I know I shouldn't, but if I was to, I still have no idea how. Clearly, he knows where to find me. When I woke, I had voicemails from Wes and from Mommy.
Hey, Bianca. I just wanted to let you know that I dropped your car off at the motel. The keys are at the front desk.
Next message.
Bianca, I hope you're not in too much pain. Talk to you later.
I called Dee to let her know I'd be in shortly. When I got to the diner, Dee was still smiling and nodded towards my booth that was empty, except for a cup of coffee. I slid in. She brought me a plate of pancakes and eggs. I must have looked as bad as I felt, because when she slid in the booth, her face flashed concern. I asked how much Wes had told her about what had happened last night. Wes told her about the lights out back, about the car trouble, about how when we got back to the diner, even that someone was waiting at my car. I wish he hadn't. I don't need her worrying about me. Dee could tell I was preoccupied and gave me my space. She handed me a doggy bag as I got up and walked out the door. I've replayed the last 24 hours in my head, over and over again to make sure what happened was real. The pain was proof. It's only been 2 weeks since I've decided to move back home, and that's it. Look, I know that I've been away for a long time, but what the hell is happening? Where are these currents coming from, and how is it possible that Dion could... Maybe Wes was right. Maybe Dion used something. Either way... Yeah. You know what? No. All I need is sleep. It'll all make sense after I get some sleep. Right?